How many discounts does USAA Auto Insurance offer? Too many to say here. Multi-vehicle discount, safe driver discount, new vehicle discount, storage discount, legacy.
How many discounts will you stack up? Visit USAA.com/auto discounts. Restrictions apply.
Finding a new job is stressful. But with Indeed, it doesn't have to be. Just fill out your Indeed profile with your skills, experience, and desired salary. The more you fill out, the better your matches will be. And hearing from hiring managers will be 2 times more likely. Relax. That's your Indeed profile sending opportunities your way. Indeed, the world can work better.
Hello and welcome to Unequal Sequel
Extra.
It's another week, another sequel release, another fun type kind of episode we're going to offer our brilliant listeners. And is that one of the worst intros I've ever done on this podcast?
It's up there.
Possibly. We are Unequal Sequel and we talk about all the goods, the bad, the awful, and everything in between from your favourite sequels that are new and old.
You know, there's a podcast called The Good, the Bad, and the Rugby. We could be like The Good, the Bad, and the Sequels. Yeah.
Could do, but we've already got a really good name.
Yeah, true. The name's better. Yeah. Yeah,
the name's better than the podcast.
My name was bad.
No, there's no bad ideas when it comes to...
The name's not better than the podcast, but the name did come before the podcast.
I think that's a usual thing with podcasting.
You came up with the name first and then we decided what we were going to do?
I knew the ballpark I wanted to work in.
Yes, you did.
It's just a shame that ballpark was the sequelizers.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, Dave goes, I've got this great idea for a podcast. And I'm like, what, you mean this one? That already exists.
Also, thank God it did exist, because that is far too much work.
Yeah.
I found out. Far too much. Total respect to those boys.
I mean, we've done it now, so we know how much work it is, right?
Well, you morally did it, and I was there for moral support. Anyway, my name is Dave. His name is Rich. Together, hello. We are Unequal Sequel. And today we are reviewing another sequel, which came from a big hit, a smash hit, a surprise hit.
A surprise hit, I think, really. A sort of child's play / what was that other one? The other kind of...
What, like Child's Play?
Anyway, yeah, there was another kind of horror-y one that I was going to say it was like, but I can't remember what that is now.
From what era? Can you describe it?
Like, recently, I can't remember... it's going to annoy me now that I can't
It's going to annoy me,
called.
So we're all annoyed together. It's going to annoy the listeners as well. That's why I'm trying to dig down to it. So it was a killer toy, Small Soldiers?
Yeah, no, not Small Soldiers. What is that? It's a horror.
It's a horror.
Annabelle,
the killer doll, The Conjuring.
Yeah, that
franchise.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
that's what I was getting at.
I can kind of see that.
Yeah.
So M3Gan, spelled M3GA or whatever it was
GAN,
called.
Yes. Yeah.
Was directed by.
At least I couldn't think of the name of the film, but you forgot the name of the director.
No, I was clicking the links. I can delete all this out. That's the benefit of being the editor. Directed by Gerald Johnston. It came from 2022. It's from the Blumhouse studio, so that kind of tells you everything it was meant to be. It stars Alison Williams, I would say, is the main person, and then there's some supporting staff. And I think it had a budget of
12 million, that first
12
one.
million.
Because I just read it earlier.
Which is incredible.
That is incredible, because it made like 180, I think.
180 million. So it was a big box office success.
That's a big success, yeah. So they've come back with a bigger budget.
A bigger budget, yes.
And the director is now the writer.
Is he the director?
He is Gerald Johnson.
Yep.
Yeah,
So he's the writer and the director.
He's the writer and director. Although James Wan is in there as well in the list of writers, but I think it's mainly Johnson who's...
Yeah, I feel like we have to discuss the first one a little bit before we get to M3Gan 2.0.
Okay, yeah.
Because me and you, we both stayed away from the original release of M3Gan.
Yeah, I mean, not necessarily intentionally, but it just didn't strike me as something I would enjoy.
That too, but also we watch mainly sequels and go to see sequels. We're like, oh, at least we don't have to go and see this.
Yeah.
And then the word of the street on the street that it's actually quite good, even though I thought it looked not my bag, like you. And obviously, everyone knows my history of being scared with dolls and puppets and stuff like that. So I was like, no, got no interest in this. We can stay away from this. And then it did well at the box office, obviously 180 million, and it got greenlit a sequel. But that first film, M3Gan, is a fun time slasher / horror, light horror movie, dark comedy.
It's very light horror, definitely, and it is very fun. I'd say it's a horror comedy.
Yeah,
personally.
black dark comedy, maybe.
Yeah, I put it in the horror comedy genre. That genre exists. I'm putting it in there.
Yes.
And yeah, it's fun. It's a fun movie.
Is it better than you thought it was going to be?
It is better than I thought it was going to be.
Me too. I enjoyed it.
It's still not amazing. It's not something I'd rave about, but you know, it zips along quite nicely.
Hour and 42 minutes.
Fun.
Yeah.
Like
everyone's good in it.
Everyone's good in it. There's nothing to complain about it. Essentially, it's all very nice and it zips along and it's just fun. It's fine.
So that leads us on to M3Gan 2.0,
yes.
which, or 0, however you want to say it. I think at this point, doesn't really matter. They went big with this one. They changed the genre. I would mainly say.
Did an Aliens, and that's not something I would found myself thinking I would say about a M3Gan film. But if M3Gan is Alien, as in a horror film, then M3Gan 2.0 is Aliens because it's an action movie now, or as I would like to call it, M3Gan Impossible.
Bravo for that. Still think that's great. Yes, they.
And I will say this up front: I had more fun watching this than I did that boring Mission Impossible nonsense.
Okay, this is going to get out of control again. They upped the budget for this one, M3Gan 2.0. They went 25 million this time.
Right.
They felt confident.
How's it done so far?
Do you want me to tell you now?
Well, it's not been out very long, is it, I suppose? So.
No, but I can tell you, it's been out over a week and it's only made 21 million back.
Oh, no. That's not so good.
Yeah, we'll get to it, but it has been a bomb. And Jason Blum, he's appeared on a podcast the other day on The Town to reveal his early thoughts. I've been in pain all weekend long, and I've been thinking about all this stuff way too much. Blum began in the 20-minute chat. If Blumhouse is in a slump, I like to tell that story. I don't want other people telling that story. Blum revealed that 10 weeks before launch, M3Gan 2.0 was tracking to open to 45 million, and we were seriously talking about how amazing it would be for this little movie M3Gan to outgrow to F1. But those predictions went downhill fast. With 8 weeks to go, it was 40. At 6 weeks, it was 35, and 4 weeks, 30. The first movie did 32 million. Blum said, we had an in. We thought we'd maybe do 20% less than the first movie, so 30 was good. International, same thing. He continued 5 days before opening, goes to 30 to 20. That's Monday. So then I was upset. Thursday, we were really at 20, maybe 19. I was in a death spiral of depression. Wake up Monday morning, and it's at 10 million.
Oh.
So he goes on and he says, we thought M3Gan was like Superman. He said, we could do anything to her. We could change genres. We could put her into summer. We can make her a new different look. We could turn her from a bad guy to a good guy. And we classically overthought how powerful people's engagement was with her.
They Terminator 2'd her.
They did Terminator 2 her. We decided to genre swap. The audience was not ready to genre swap. People wanted more M3Gan just like she was. So.
Okay, so let's probably do a synopsis of this movie, right?
Let's do the synopsis and then we'll work backwards. We've worked backwards on this podcast.
I don't know why I'm so keen to do a synopsis because this movie's batshit and I'm not sure how to describe it.
So the first one's about a killer AI doll that is programmed to protect the girl she loves and own her.
And this one is about a killer AI doll who's actually a killer. It's a new version of Megan called Amelia.
Mm-hmm.
Amelia, who has basically been developed to be a military operative by the FBI, which is weird because the FBI is internal and CIA is external. So God knows why the FBI are doing anything with. I don't fucking know what's going on, but and I'm not sure the filmmakers do either. But yeah, so Amelia is now has gone rogue. And in order to save, it's very convoluted, but essentially what's her name? What's the girl's name? I can't remember.
The little girl or the older girl? The Alison Williams character?
No, not Alison Williams, the little girl.
Oh, Caddy.
Caddy. In order to save Caddy, who's been kidnapped, Gemma is forced to team up with Megan, who's back for some reason.
She's been hiding in the shadows.
Like Palpatine, she's back.
Somehow. I think that's an okay synopsis because it's a little bit thin to try and make Megan reappear and make her like Jason Blumhouse, whatever he said a good guy. So apparently the military-grade weapon was built by a defense contractor who stole Megan's underlying tech. You kind of see that happen in the first film with the assistant.
Yes, that's true, yeah.
So that all happens. So instead of a horror dark comedy where Megan is this fun, out-of-control kind of killer.
But there are quite funny jokes in it.
Oh, yeah, it's hilarious.
And, yeah, this is an action movie. This is not a horror in the slightest. When it started and it came up that it was a 15, I was like, oh, okay, that's weird that this is only a 15 if it's going to be a horror.
It's more of an action film than the first one. It is an
action film. It's 100% is an action film, and obviously they did that on purpose.
It felt less bloodless as well. Less bloodless? That's not good England, is it?
You mean more bloodless?
More bloodless, yes.
Yeah, as in there's less blood in it. There's less violence in it, essentially. There's quite a lot of violence in it, but you don't see any of it. It's all all kind of happens off screen. Like there are points where like Amelia, the new robot, cuts someone's head off, but it's only you only see it in shadow.
Yeah.
And there's bits where like Megan fights off like 40 like guys, but you only see it all happens off camera.
Mm-hmm.
And you just see like the aftermath afterwards. You know, a lot of that's it's a bit kind of lackluster in that sense. I think the worst thing about it is that the jokes don't really land. I think the humour in the first one has disappeared, and it's got Jermaine Clement in it, I should say, and he sort of plays an Austin Powers baddie.
He does. He does play a tech billionaire that could or could not possibly feel like other tech billionaires out there.
Yes. He's definitely a send up of certain people that, that
a tech
have a name that might sound like Elmo.
Certainly. Or the other one, to be honest.
Yeah, or any of them, in fact. But yeah, so he plays a stereotypical tech billionaire, and you think he's going to be the baddie. And yeah, he's really kind of, he's sort of like an Austin Powers baddie.
I actually cheered when he came on screen. I thought, brilliant, Jermaine Clement's here.
Yeah.
Because every film gets a little bit better when Jermaine Clement is in it, in my eyes.
But again, his jokes don't really land.
I was listening to other reviews of this, mainly the Empire one, and they seem to think the jokes do land.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't.
Yep, I think it's a sense of humour thing. But it's... Okay, I watched the trailer beforehand. Had you seen the trailer beforehand of this one?
No, I hadn't seen the trailer.
Because I already noticed that it was going to be this slightly different thing. Like, they were going for the Terminator 2 aspects.
Yeah, it's very Terminator 2, yeah.
They also, not only the budget's gone up, the duration's gone up to 2 hours as well.
Yes, which I don't think helps it.
I've
thought of a joke that lands, though. I thought the bit I quite liked, which is...
Is it a spoiler joke, or does we have to say...
No, there's a Steven Seagal bit where Gemma's trying to get a message to Caddy, and she uses Steven Seagal movies, and I quite liked that. I thought it was quite funny.
Is Steven Seagal the best reference to have in a movie like this? Well,
probably not, but Caddy's obsessed with Steven Seagal movies, so, that's why.
Of all the actors they could have picked.
All the actors they could have picked.
Yeah.
But, you know, she's learning Aikido and stuff, so that makes sense, I guess.
So we quite enjoyed the first one. Not like it's amazing, but
it's not amazing,
fun.
but yeah, it was fun.
And it's definitely less violent and bloody or horror-y than people told
it's definitely
us.
less horror-y than you would expect, that first movie. And this one is not horror-y at all.
No. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for you?
It's a bad thing, I think. Yeah.
So that quote from Jason, is everything he's saying true, basically, do you think? Do you think that people wanted to see the psychotic AI doll again being crazy?
I don't know about that. I think this could have been great, but it felt like... Do you know what it felt like? This might be insulting to the director, and I'm sorry if it is. It felt like the director going, look what I can do. I can do some action. Here's my show reel of all the action things that I can do. I've done horror, and now I can do action. Look at me. Pews me for your Marvel movie.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's what it felt like to me. Like... Because there are some, it's reasonably well choreographed. I think the action scenes are reasonably well shot. It's not a movie that you watch and go, oh God, what have they done with this? It's just that it's boring. The plot is dull and very convoluted. It loses you in the middle. It could easily have had half an hour chopped out and it wouldn't have affected the movie at all, I don't think.
It took a long time to get going.
Yeah,
for me. And I was kind of waiting for the M3Gan character to really kick into gear. And I think I don't know if you heard me, there was a fight scene when she was finally going to do something. I went, here we fucking go. But the kind of bit I've been waiting for. And it just never took off. And I appreciate that with sequels, we always say it'd be nice if they do something different.
They took a swing. They took a swing.
Should they be applauded?
That.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I think so. I think you've got to applaud that, people trying to do something different. And I don't think it was very successful this time. But I also don't think it was terrible. I wasn't... Okay, I was a bit kind of...
Say your slogan.
It was fine. But then the first one was fine.
Yeah, I think the first one was slightly better than fine.
The first one was slightly more fine, potentially. This lost me in the middle. It got a bit flabby in the middle and I was a bit bored. And I was just getting to the point where I was like, ugh, come on, I've had enough now.
Yeah.
And, I think we watched this together and I think you could tell that I was eye-rolling at that point.
If anyone has the experience to go and see a film with Rich, you can basically hear it when he's not enjoying it because he sighs and tuts and stuff like those kind of noises. You can literally hear him eye roll.
Oh dear, sorry.
So I kind of know what he's thinking when I'm seeing a film with him.
But that was only for a bit. That was only for I'd say 20 minutes in the middle. I felt like that.
I think we can get to the bit with the spoiler bit in a minute, with a bit when we really rolled our eyes.
Yes.
But yeah, well, before we get into the spoilers, I think we should just say if we liked it or not. So we didn't hate. I didn't hate this movie.
Hate it.
Like Rich said, he liked it more than Mission Impossible: Final Reckoning.
I would happily watch this over Mission Impossible: Final Reckoning.
I would not, but I think in here it was a fun movie, and some of the lines, if anything, I wanted them to go more into the crazy M3Gan.
More comedy, please.
More comedy, more of the one-liners, more
what
of
was
the...
my favourite line?
Hang
on to your vagina. Hold on to your vaginas, I think was my favourite line. That's my favourite line in the movie.
I want all her snappy comebacks. I want that like teenage kind of girl kind of attitude, but kick-ass. And it has those fleeting moments, but it never really takes off. And I think that's down to certain choices of bad guys and like you said, the synopsis, the madness with this whole, we haven't even gone into there's a bigger entity of AI somewhere trying to get out or something, which you couldn't really give a toss about by the end of it. And when they get to that moment, when they get to that pivotal moment, it's all about just like popping a balloon and it deflating and a little bit. It's like...
See, there's a bit where they put, like, at the start, like, M3Gan is doesn't have a body. She's like an ethereal thing and she goes into different, things. And Gemma puts her in, like, a little toy.
Hilarious.
And the first bit, like, the first thing this toy said is, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, that's good. More of that, please.
More of this deranged, psychotic killer doll.
M3Gan going, what the fuck?
Who wants to protect Caddy and have this, still has that love for her and stuff.
Yeah.
Still holds that hatred a little bit for the Gemma character.
For Gemma, yeah.
And that was fun. That bouncing off was funny. And I want more of it. But I also want the unleashed killer AI doll. And they've made this choice of making this robotic thing, which I kind of knew was going to come because the bit what was coming doing in the first film. And I didn't really connect with that either. She was that Amelia character is kind of one-dimensional, and then halfway through the film they kind of take her away a little bit. So you think something's gonna happen with this character, and it doesn't.
Saying that,
it's a big bad guy controlling the thing again, and I've seen this film. The beauty of M3Gan is that I think you could do things that you haven't seen. There's a bigger world out there.
You could. And it was just a very bog standard.
There wasn't even the defensive Terminator 2 relationship.
No.
I mean, they tried. It just never got there. And it was
because they weren't together. Like, M3Gan and Caddy aren't together for most of the movie.
Yeah.
Like it would have been, it's M3Gan and Gemma most of the movie. It'd be so much better if it was M3Gan and Caddy for most of the movie. I actually think like the actress who played Amelia she's in like Ahsoka, I think.
Yes.
What's her name? Ivana Sarko or something. Is it Sarkno?
Yes, you're closer than I'm ever going to try and pronounce it. So yeah, go with
I thought she did a reasonable job. She kind of did very good as a robot. She's very robotic. And at no point did I think like, she perfectly embodies a killer android. I thought she was fine, but she just doesn't really have much to do. There isn't much. And the main, I mean, we need to get into spoilers territory so we can talk about the main thing that we both annoyed us.
Hey, it's Paris. I love sparkly things, right? Like stars. Duh. And thanks to Hilton and AutoCamp, I just slept under them. Picture me, serving looks by the fire outside my luxurious Airstream, making s'mores with the kids, while a national park is our backdrop. The great outdoors meets Hilton hospitality. That's hot. Explore all the new ways to stay at Hilton.com. Hilton for the stay.
Got some good news for your ears. More of that good stuff is coming up. And even better news for your hair. The best hair care is at Sephora. They've got all kinds of products for every kind of hair. From brands like Amika, Kerastase, Day, and K18. You knew where to get great audio. Now, you know where to get great hair care, too. Sephora. Good news for great hair. Shop hair care now at Sephora.com.
Oh, hey.
Hey, thanks for meeting me here. It's just, you're my only lawyer friend, and I need your professional opinion. Do you see that brand new Hyundai Tucson out there? That's all I paid for it.
Let me get back to you on that.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on all Hyundai Santa Fe models. And check out our other great deals at your Hyundai dealer today. Offer ends September 2nd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
We're going to turn into the spoiler section of this podcast now. So if you haven't seen M3Gan 2.0, and I have to say, you had to be quick to see it because the reason
it's gone again already.
It's gone. It's literally the cinemas near me and Rich. They're putting it on like the 9:20 showings.
Yeah,
on their literally the second week of release. So a lot of people might get to this part of the podcast and be like, I have to wait until on demand time.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen M3Gan or if you don't care...
I mean, I'm not going to lie, there ain't much to spoil, but,
There's one bit. So we're about to spoil that
honestly,
bit.
again, it ain't.
It's weak. So here we go. Spoilers, here we go.
Okay, spoilers. So the worst bit of the movie is the fucking baddie.
Yeah.
Because the second he turns up on the screen, you're like, that's the bad guy.
He looks like a creepy bad guy.
So he looks like a creepy bad guy. He's Gemma's boyfriend, but insists on being called Christian instead of Christian, which automatically makes him a bit of a cunt. So, sorry, I've said the C word on the podcast, but there you are.
Fine.
He clearly is one. And yeah, you just know he's the bad guy all the way through. So when he does the point where he does this little reveal and he's like, I've been the baddie all along, you're like, yeah, we fucking know, mate.
It's really fucking obvious.
Yeah.
Really obvious.
Yeah, it's been you. Yeah.
They should have made that guy a little less like those tech fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Billionaire people. Because again,
and also,
he's using traits of those people.
When he does turn, he turns into a mustachio twiddling villain in
pathetic.
a second. Like it really is like ridiculous. Yeah, that's definitely the worst, weakest part of this movie.
It's the only bit that I've got real, like spoiler wise, we can talk about. There's nothing.
Feels like a movie for kids. That's what I said to you on the way out, I think.
Do you think 15-year-olds would love it?
Do you know what? I think George would quite like it. I genuinely think he would quite like it. He's 10, and I think he would like this. You know, I think it's sort of felt a bit like Spy Kids to me in lots of places.
Wow.
Like, it's that kind of level of movie. It's, you know, I think kids would quite like it.
Yeah, okay, well, let's try and remarket this bad boy to 10-year-olds then. I don't think there's any C words. There's a few fucks and...
Yeah, there'll be some times when George does his little, like, oh, but there's a rude word in it, but, you know.
It's fine. It's a PG-13. Yeah. Does that mean you can take it?
It's a 15. It was a 15. We watched it in the cinema. Yeah.
IMDb is telling
me. We commented on it when it came up. That it was a 15 and not an 18.
Because the first one feels more brutal, and I'm sure the first one.
The first one is a 15 as well, but I'm surprised because I think the first one's more brutal.
Well, the first one has a child killing in it.
Well, she rips a child's ear off, and then that child gets run over by a car. Like that's pretty horrific.
Yeah,
but there's nothing like that in this one. Like,
no,
annoying bad guy gets his arm broken. That's about it, really.
If you do like the team aspect of the Tess and Cole team with Gemma, you'll love this movie. There's more of them, I would say, in this movie as well. They play.
I find Cole very annoying.
There's a good joke in there when he accidentally knocks himself out. That made me chuckle.
Yeah,
like, that's a good.
I think
gag.
That made my eyes roll at that point. I was like,
I thought it was a good gag. I liked that one. And like Jermaine Clement, I wish he was in more of the movie, but stuff happens there.
Well, we can spoil it. We're in spoilers now.
Oh, he dies.
He gets murdered by the robot really early on, and he's not the baddie after all.
No.
Oh, what a surprise!
Do you want to know box office quickly?
You've done it already.
Did I tell you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say 21?
Yeah, it's only made 21 million. So it's at the moment it's the 50th highest grossing movie in 2025.
And if they're pulling it already, that's not going to make much more than that, is it? Really?
Well, Jurassic World Rebirth has come out a week later, and that's made 55 million while we're talking.
Wow. Okay, and that's been out like one weekend, right?
It'd be interesting to see how much it climbs. Well, I don't think it will climb. Barely.
No, I don't think it will either. Because like you say, it's not been shown anywhere now.
So the film like Drop, which is also Blumhouse, made a little bit more money. Wolfman, Novocaine. What else is up here? Flight Risk, Black Bag is 43 million. Until Dawn, computer game spin-off is up there. The re-release of Star Wars Episode 3 made 55 million.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, so let's do Rotten Tomatoes.
Yes.
For you.
Okay.
We'll do the two. So I'll let you guess the first one and the second one.
Oh, interesting. Okay, thanks.
Oh, you're welcome.
Cheers. I think the first one is the first one is definitely a 3 out of 5 movie, so it should be do reasonably well. I think it should be in the 70s. I'm going to say 71.
Okay. It's at 93.
Wow. Okay.
317 reviews, the first one. And an audience for that one?
Well, I was going to say audience would be higher, but I thought critics would be lower and the audience would be a lot higher. But I thought, oh, wow, 93. Audience, I'm going to say 94?
Audience 78.
Oh, okay. So I got it the wrong way around.
That's normal. Okay, so
yeah,
good scores though.
Yeah, good scores. Right, M3Gan 2.0.
M3Gan 2.0.
Or as I'm going to call it, M3Gan Impossible. I think this is a mid-50s movie. And I'm going to say 57 for M3Gan 2.0.
Oh, it's 57%.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, it is. 57.
It actually is. Wow.
199 reviews currently.
That's the first. Is that a first? Have I got one spot on before?
I think you've got a few spot on before. Yeah, we've been doing this a long time now.
It's a 1 in 100 chance.
Here's one from Toronto Star, someone called Adam Naiman. Not everything in M3Gan 2.0 works, but the stuff that does hits squarely enough to justify the existence of a movie that widely satisfies mechanics assembly line thinking without catapulting to it.
Well, that's a long-winded way of saying it's fine.
Yes. I was always going to get a sequel. M3Gan taunts in the fourth wall-breaking trailer. Fair enough, but it did. But did it have to be this one? No, though the action gets a bit repetitive, by the end, M3Gan 2.0 isn't entertaining as it is inspirational, if unfortunately not as creative.
No, I wouldn't say it was inspirational. The action does get repetitive, that's true.
Bigger doesn't always mean better.
No, also true. Agreed.
This one is, I don't understand. The violence, language, and dramatic stakes are all ratcheted up in the sequel to the campy 2023 horror hit.
No, they're not. The violence is way less. It's much less violent. That's ridiculous.
If they say more violence, it's less impactful violence.
Absolutely, yeah.
And more.
Oh, it's more action violence, not horror violence.
It's more like Marvel violence.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's more like a super. This is what I think. Like, it looks to me like the director's going, "Hey, I could do Marvel movies. Look at me. Hey.
Here's the next
Marvel
one.
movies.
The whole thing now feels overly self-aware, resulting in a lumbering actioner that lacks the novelty value of its predecessor. Bang on.
Yeah, that's pretty
bang
fair.
on. Audience, what do you reckon?
Audience, I think 64.
82.
Wow. Sorry, audience. I think you're wrong.
4 stars. Fun. Perfect sequel.
No. What?
1 star. Yikes. Should have not bothered with a sequel.
Also wrong. Both those things are wrong. The answer is the middle.
3.5 stars. Pleasantly surprised. Having not seen the first one, it took a bit of time to get into it, but once it held me. Definitely watchable.
Okay. Right.
I think
given the right score, around the right score, but probably for the wrong reasons.
2 stars. Very disappointed. Was expected to be as good or better than the first one. The first one had an element of surprise and what happens next curiosity. This one was all over the place with an almost implausible story. Act and direction both were not good. Instead of watching this, watch M3Gan the first one again. 2 stars.
I think it's hard to surprise in a sequel. You know, I think the genre switch is them trying to surprise.
Yeah.
And like I say, I think you should applaud that. I don't think they should be, torn down for trying something different. I think that's a good thing to try different things.
5 stars. Iconic. The best sequel of the decade so far. The action, the humour, the effects, and the soundtrack. Chef's kiss. Mwah.
You're on some sort of drugs, buddy. And whatever they are, can I have some, please?
Yeah. There's a lot of people comparing it to like Terminator 2 a bit and stuff, but is it more of an audience film? I feel like it's not a film you should maybe watch with an audience. Might be better and fun.
I think if they'd toned the language and the violence down just a smidge more, it would have been a great. Well, okay, if they'd toned it down a smidge more, it would have been a great kids movie. Like honestly, like it really would. Like, kids would love it. And, yeah, if they tuned that down a little bit, they might have had a sleeper hit on their hands for kids wanting to watch it.
Should they have kept it just as a horror-y thing, but making M3Gan the bad guy again?
No, I think they should have kept it as a horror-y thing, but making M3Gan the good guy.
Okay.
So they do that little Terminator 2 switch, but they still keep the horror vibes a bit more.
Let's say somehow this makes a bit more money and gets his budget back and goes on. I think they wanted a franchise here.
Yeah.
There's plans for a spin-off called Soulmate or something, which is going to happen in this M3Gan world.
Right. I'm not sure we need that.
Is this just not the film that people not want to, as in, it's coming out at the same time where lots of big sequels are coming out, big films are coming out just around the corner. We got Jurassic World, Superman,
could be poor
Fantastic
timing,
Four.
I guess, yeah.
If they put this, like the original one, I think came out in like January, February.
It probably would have done okay. Like, I think they've tried to go summer blockbuster with it, haven't they? And it's not really that. It's just not.
Even Halloween time, October.
You can't summer blockbuster it unless it's a 12A, really, because you'd want kids to be able to see it.
Yeah.
So, Yeah, I don't think they've really kind of cracked that.
Which is a shame. Let's score it out of 7. I haven't thought about it until I said it. Words out of my mouth.
I think it's better than Mission Impossible, so I'm giving it more than it is to me. I'm giving it more than Mission Impossible. It didn't bore me like Mission Impossible did. I don't think it's as good as Karate Kid. It's sort of on a level with like Ballerina, maybe. It's not quite as good as Ballerina. So I'm going to say like 3.5, I think. Okay. I think that's fair. I'm just going to, in the middle.
Before I say things I regret to check, I'm just opening the list to see what I've done for
I don't know
films.
if I've given anything 3.5 yet. I think I gave The Accountant 2 like 3, did I? Which is generous.
I think, yeah, weirdly, The Accountant, I gave it less than you, and you went proper hard into it. You gave The Accountant 2 3, Another Simple Favour 3.
I think it's a little bit better than that. I think it's a 3.5.
I enjoyed it more than... I also gave Another Simple Favour 3, so I'm also going to join you on 3.5. Ballerina, we both gave 4, by the way.
Yeah, it's not as good as that. I don't think I can give it a 4. I think it's a 3.5.
I think it's a 3.5, which is not a recommendation from us.
No. And it's definitely an unequal sequel because it's just not as good.
Yeah, I was really surprised how much I enjoyed that first one.
The first one's a solid 4 out of 7, if not a 4.5. Whereas this one is definitely.
I had a great time watching that first one. I was trying to describe to my wife in another room what was going on, and that was partially fun. I was like, "Yeah, she's ripped the kid's ears off. It's mad." You know, I still find the doll creepy because I still have that kind of fear.
Mm.
It's weird that they made Megan look so artificial, but Amelie human.
Yeah, Amelia. Yeah,
don't know why.
Weird. Yeah,
it's a bit weird. So that's 3.5 from me, 3.5 for you. Both unequal sequels.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Blumhouse and Universal Pictures, not a recommendation from us. Are you disappointed by that?
I am a little bit.
Is it the film you thought it was going to be?
No, it isn't at all. I thought actually this might be one of those times I go into a movie not expecting very much and it actually really, I actually have a lot of fun with it.
That's what I was hoping as well.
But it's not. It's fine. It's what it is. It's fine. Again, like I said, I'd rather watch this than Another Simple Favour. I'd rather watch this than The Accountant 2. I'd rather watch it than Mission Impossible Final Reckoning. But and probably like Captain America: Big Brave Boys. I'd probably rather watch this as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But yeah, it's still doesn't mean it's good. I
think if they trimmed off 15 minutes of it, I think it would have helped.
15, 20 minutes, 25. Trim that fat in the middle that it doesn't really need, then it probably would have been a bit more fun.
Would you watch another one?
No, probably not. Probably done now. I think Megan's run her course.
There's suddenly a sudden halt that the filmmakers in the studio, I don't think, are quite prepared for. So interesting to see what happens next. I wouldn't mind watching another one, I think, if they worked out the kicks a little bit more. I mean, they definitely set it up for more. So we'll see. Everyone else can let us know if you've seen it, what your thoughts are. And now Rich will tell you some other things about what will help us in the future.
Yeah, if you want to tell us your thoughts, which we'd really like to know. So if you've seen M3Gan 2.0 or M3Gan, I don't know, 2.0, then let us know what you thought about it. I'd be quite keen to see what other people think. You can do that via the magic of social media. And we're on all those things apart from the bad one, which used to be a little birdie and now Chrissy Cross, and the maker of which may have been parodied in this movie. Or the owner, not the maker, because he doesn't actually make anything. He just buys shit, doesn't he? But anyway, so get on social medias. We are Unequal Sequel on all of them. Send us a message. Let us know what you thought. You can also leave us a comment on Spotify and on YouTube if you wish. We are doing little videos for these things. So if you've seen those pop up on social media too, they're quite fun. They're also on YouTube. So yeah, keep having a go. Let us know what you thought. If you really liked it, or if you really like us, then hit the subscribe button, hit the auto download button. We'll drop into your pod player of choice every single week. If you want Apple Podcasts, then please leave us a review. 5 stars would be lovely. It helps us climb up the charts, which helps other people find us, which helps more people listen, which helps us do more stuff. And also it means that we can then become Rotten Tomatoes certified critics, because that would be nice. So yeah, let's do that. If you really like us, come and join us on Another Slice for extra content. We're on anotherslice.com/unequal sequel, and it's only $2.99 a month to join our subscription service, where you will get Disenfranchised. We talk about movies that should have had a franchise but didn't. We have sequel sessions to all our interview episodes, because if this is the first episode you listen to, they're not all like this. Sometimes we have interesting people that we talk to about sequels, and there's extra bits of all of those on there too. And also there is Box Set Mentality, where we watch a whole box set of movies and then talk about it, which is currently the Goal franchise. And I'm about to watch Goal 3, probably as soon as we finish speaking.
Oh God, I watched it. You are not prepared.
Oh no.
Not prepared.
I don't even like football.
I don't think the film likes football. It's fine. You might really like it then. Okay. Yes, we are. The goal-free boxing mentality episode is now going to come out on the 16th of July. Because we weren't prepared enough. June just suddenly got flung itself up on us, and we were like, shit.
It's a long month. We're fine.
Yeah, exactly. It's time. Yeah. Thank you, everyone that gets in contact and send us things. We really appreciate that. And have I interrupted you? Have you finished?
No, I'm done.
Brilliant. I'm done as well.
There's one thing I didn't say. If you don't do any social medias, you can email us. Well, unequalsequel@hotmail.com. That is hotmail.com. I didn't misspeak. We are just off of the 90s.
There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Next week, we are reviewing one of the big sequels of the year, Jurassic World Rebirth. I imagine lots of people are going to go and see this one. So get your reviews in early.
We're giving you some time to go and watch it. We didn't want to review it straight away, because then, we want to give people a bit of time, go and watch it. Then we'll talk about it afterwards, and you can listen to what we thought about it rather than us spoiling it for you, because we know how much we spoil movies, and we know.
We know.
We know.
I've got nothing else to say, so it's bye-bye from me, bye-bye, and a bye-bye from him.
Bye!
See you on the next one. Sequel to this one. Have a great week. Bye-bye. Would you give George an AI doll to keep him entertained?
If it would keep him safe by murdering bad guys, then yes.
See, that would be a better
To be honest,
film.
I don't even need it to murder that many bad guys. I just need it to make sure he doesn't wander off.
Yeah. To and fro from school. Yeah. Just get him back from... Yeah. I'll look after the rest. I do like in this film, they were like, hey, guys, AI is bad, but it also can be good if it's controlled. I feel like that was the message. And I was like, well, that's quite a
I think that was
one.
the weird message, yeah. It's like, AI's not going to kill us all. We just have to learn to live with it. Okay. Good.
Yeah, good job, everyone.